just say yes, yes.
Greetings. This is a presentation on how I would conduct a professional development training on PowerTeacher Pro, specifically creating and editing assignments. The first thing I would do is start with the learning goals. The learning goals for this training: using the PowerTeacher software and following a step-by-step process, the learner will be able to create an assignment in PowerTeacher Pro, input grades, assign special notations to grades, edit an assignment, delete an assignment, view grades as a score sheet, and properly exit the gradebook. Then I'll discuss the benefits of using online gradebooks. Some of the benefits of online gradebooks: it saves time, makes teacher-parent conferences more meaningful, streamlines many tasks, is easy to use, generates reports, and there are many others. Next, I would inform the class that this is a sequential process. If you look at the diagram, you will see that the first step is to log into your device and then open your web browser to access the internet. The web browser we will use is Google Chrome. After opening your web browser, you will go to the PowerTeacher website and you will log in using your credentials. The next step is to watch the trainer's demonstration and follow along with the handout, which I call guided practice at this point. Then you will create an assignment along with the trainer and input grades in the assignment. Then I will remind the group that they should always save their updated gradebook, because you don't want all of your information lost and you have to repeat the process again. Then it will be time for individualized instruction, and they will practice the skill learned. And the assessment piece of this will be that the learners will have to take a screenshot of their gradebook with the new assignment showing. And then they will properly exit the gradebook. The next thing I would do is show them a video demonstration about PowerTeacher Pro entering scores. It is a 3-minute video. It gives a different viewpoint on what I'm going to show them. The video shows entering grades through score sheet, and I will show them the other way. After watching the video, then comes the time for guided practice. And so I will access the PowerSchool link, and you can see that the PowerSchool window comes up and it asks you to sign in. So I will sign in using my credentials. Once you sign in, you see the PowerSchool current class screen. This lists all the classes I have for this quarter. It looks similar to the old version of PowerSchool, but the difference with PowerSchool Pro is instead of clicking here to launch your gradebook instantly, first you select the class and then you click on the PowerTeacher Pro link underneath the class. So I've selected one of my keyboarding classes for this demonstration. you will see that the task window or assignment window is what comes up when you enter your grade book. I have assignments already in my grade book with grades assigned to them. But in order to create a new assignment, in the upper right-hand corner of your screen, you see the Create button. So you click on that button and then select Assignment. Then the Create Assignment window comes up. You already selected a class, so there's no need to use that option again. So the next thing you see is the assignment name, and we're going to call this one Test. Select a category. The categories are already selected and entered by our district, as well as score weights and point system. So we do not have the ability to change that. We can just select from them. For this demonstration, we're going to select Tests. You would like it to count in the final grade book, and then we need to enter a due date. So let's use February 28th. If you'd like to describe your assignment so that you can have a better understanding of what the requirements were, then you can do so in this space right here. I'm just going to put Test. Then we save. You can either save or save and close the assignment. And you see the assignment was created successfully. We're going to score this assignment so that you can see how to input grades. So you see your roster of students for this particular class, and you see that there's a score column next to the list of names. So in order to input grades, you just click next to the student's name and type in a score. If you want to fill in, if all people in the class are getting the same score, then you can click the fill in button and it will fill in all the scores, all the empty ones. Now, say you needed to note that a student was absent and so they did not get to complete that assignment. You would select absent over here, and then it will put a green box there to indicate that that student was absent. There are also other attributes you can assign to your score: missing, collected, late, incomplete, exempt, and of course absent. So after you have entered the scores, then you save, and it's going to say the data is saved. So there you have your assignment and you have your scores entered. Now say, for instance, you had an error and you didn't really mean to name this particular assignment Test, and you would like to go in and change it. Well, you can go right here to Edit Assignment and change the name, change the due date, or change the category. So I'm going to change it to Quiz 2. And I will change my category to quizzes. I'm going to let my due date stay the same and change my description. Then I just click Save. Now, if I need to delete an assignment, this is also in the Edit window. I just come down to the bottom of the window and click the red delete button. It's going to ask me to confirm that I want to indeed delete this assignment. So I click confirm, and it asks me again, you are removing student scores on this assignment. Yes, I would like to do that. So I click on remove and delete scores. And voila, that score is gone. I also want to show how to look at the whole class via a score sheet. In order to do that, you click on the Grading tab and select Score Sheet. And here you have all of your students, their current average in your class for quarter 3, and all of your assignments. Once you have finished inputting grades and looking at the scores or editing assignments, and you're ready to sign out, you come up here to your profile, which is in the upper right-hand corner of the PowerSchool window, and select Sign Out. And now that you're signed out, it takes you back to the original PowerSchool Sign In screen. So that was the guided practice. At this point, I would let the learners, practice on their own. I would give them a specific assignment, title, and description, and have that enter it into their grade books. And then they will take a screenshot of the new assignment, and that will be their assessment. These are my references. And that is the end. And it's just that simple to create an assignment in PowerTeacher Pro, input grades, edit and delete assignments. I hope you enjoyed my presentation.